Hello everyone, welcome to Sahu Education. Dear student, we will today discuss about some of the exercise problems which we left in previous class. So we will discuss question number 11 as we already completed 10 questions of that exercise of linear equation in one variable. Here now come to question number 11. It's given Baichung's father is 26 years younger than Baichung's grandfather and 29 years older than Baichung. Okay, that means if you will take the value of Baichung's age as x year, then his father will be x plus 29 years and his grandfather will be x plus 29 years plus 26 years. Okay, and later given the ages of the three person, that is Baichung, his father and grandfather is equal to 135 years. Now come to the question. So we will first write, let the age of Baichung be x years. Okay, then father will be x plus 29 years and grandfather equals to x plus 29 plus 26 equal to x plus 55 years. Okay, and the sum is given 135 years, that is x plus 29 plus x plus 55 equal to 135 years. Okay, so we'll add variables together. So there is 3x, so it will be 3x plus 29 plus 55, that is 9 by 4, 84 equal to 135. Okay, now we'll write 3x equal to 135 plus 84 transpose to become minus 84 on the right hand side. So we will subtract 84 from 135 to get 5 minus 4, 1, 13 minus 8 is 51. Okay, now 3x we got 51, simplify it to get x, that is 51 by 3, that is 17 years. So x means Baichung's year age, which is 17 years. Then father, therefore we will write Baichung's age equal to 17 years, father equal to 17 plus 29, that is 46 years, and grandfather, which is equal to x plus 55, that is equal to 17 plus 55, that is 72 years. Okay, this is the answer of question number 11. Now come to question number 12. It's given 15 years from now Ravi's age will be 4 times his present age. Then what is Ravi's present age? So we will take present age of Ravi be x. Let the age of Ravi equal to x years. It said after 15 years or 15 years from now, means after 15 years, Robbie's age or age of Robbie will be x plus 15. So it's given within x plus 15 and the present age of that is x. There is a relation. 15 years from now, Robbie's age will be 4 times his present age. That is x plus 15, which is after 15 years, is equal to 4 times the present age, that is x, 4x. So we'll transpose x from left hand side to the right hand side. It will be 4x minus x equal to 15. That is 3x equal to 15. Then 3 will be transposed to right hand side and divided with 15. That is equal to 5 years. Hence, the present age of Robbie equals to 5 years. Okay. Now come to question number 13. Here given a rational number is such that when you multiply it by 5 by 2 and add 2 by 3 to the product, you get minus 7 by 12. Then what is the number? Same way, we have to take the question, that is the number should be x. Let the number be x. It said that number x should be multiplied with the 5 by 2, that is 5 by 2 x, and added with the 2 by 3, which gives minus 7 by 12. Okay, this is the relation we will solve to find out the fractional number. Okay, so 5 by 2x is equal to minus 7 by 12 minus 2 by 3. You know, we have to take the denominators LCM, that is LCM of 12 and 3, this is equal to 12. So 12 1 is 12, so 1 will multiply with the numerator, that is 7, minus 7 1 is minus 7, minus, then 3 4 is 12, so 4 will multiply with the numerator, that is 4 2 is 8. So you know minus minus will be added, so it will be minus 15 by 12. We will simplify it by 3, 3 5 ja, 3 4 ja, so we got 5 by 2 equal to minus 5 by 4. Then we will write x equal to minus 5 by 4 into 5 by 2 will transpose to become 2 by 5. So 5 5 cancel, 2 1 ja, 2 2 ja, so our answer will be minus 1 by 2. Hence, the fractional number will be equal to minus 1 by 2. Okay. Now, come to the next question, question number 14. Here given, Lakshmi is a cashier in a bank. She has currency notes of denominations of rupees 100, rupees 50 and rupees 10 respectively. Okay? 3 types of currency notes, 100 rupee notes, 50 rupee notes and 10 rupee notes. Next is given the ratio of the number of 3 notes are 2 is to 3 is to 5 and the total cash with Lakshmi is rupees 4 lakh. How many notes of each denomination does she have? So for this question we have to take let the number of 100 rupee notes be 2x, 50 rupee notes be 3x, and 10 rupee notes be 5x. And we'll proceed now. Let the number of 100 rupee notes be 2x and the number of 50 rupee notes equal to 3x and number of 10 rupee notes equal to 5x. Okay, then amount with 100 rupee notes, 100 notes equal to 100 into the number of 100 rupee notes, that is 2x, equal to 200x. Okay, then amount with 50 rupee notes equal to 50 into the number of 50 rupee notes, that is 3x, equal to 150x. Okay, similarly we can write the amount with 10 rupee notes equal to 10 into number of 10 rupee notes, that is 5x, is 50x. We'll add these 3 to get 4 lakh. So here 200x added with the 150x plus 50x equal to 4 lakh. Okay, now this is added to the 400x equal to 4 lakh. Okay, hence x equal to 4 lakh divided by 400, 0000 cancels, 4000 divided by 4, that is 1000. X value is 1000. So we have to find out the number of 100 rupee notes. Therefore, number of rupees 100 notes equal to 2 into 1000, that is 2000, and number of 50 rupee notes equal to 3 into 1000, that is 3000, and rupees 10 notes equal to 5 into 1000, is 5000. So hence we'll write, therefore C has number of 100 rupee notes is 2000, number of 50 rupee notes is 3000, number of 10 rupee notes is 5000. Now come to question number 15. I have a total of 300 in coins of denomination rupees 1, rupees 2 and rupees 5. That's 3 types of coins: 1 rupee coins, 2 rupee coins and 5 rupee coins. And total money with him is equal to 300. Okay, the number of 2 rupee coin is 3 times the number of 5 rupee coins, and the total number of coins is 160. Okay, then we'll have to first write down here let the number of 5 rupee coins be x and number of 2 rupee coins be 3x. Okay, come here, write down. Let the number of rupees 5 notes equal to x, then number of rupees 2 coins equal to 3 times the number of 5 rupee coins, so 3 times of x, that is 3x, and here given total number of coin equal to 160. Then we will have to find out the number of 1 rupee coins. Therefore, the number of rupee 1 coins equal to 160 minus sum of x and 3x, which is equal to 160 minus 4x. Okay. Now we'll have to find out the amount on each type of coin. Now, amount with rupees 5 coins is equal to 5 into number of 5 rupee coins, that is x, is 5x. Then amount with the rupees 2 coins equal to 2 into the number of 2 coins, that is 3x. After solving, we will write 6x. Then amount with the rupees 1 coin equal to the number of 1 rupee coin, that is 160 minus 4x into 1, that is 160 minus 4x. And given the sum of money with him is 300, that is 5x plus 6x plus 126 minus 4x equal to 300. So we'll add here 5x plus 6x, that is 11x minus 4x, that is 7x, plus 160 equal to 300. Okay. So 7x equal to 300 minus 160, that is equal to 140. Next, x equal to 140 by 7, this is 20. Okay, it's given here to find out the how many coins of each denomination are with him. So we'll have to find out. Let the number of 5 rupee coins. So the number of, therefore the number of 5 rupee coins is giving x, so that is 20. Number of rupees 2 coins equal to 3 into 20, that is 60, and the number of rupees 1 coins is equal to 160 minus 60 plus 20, that is 80. So that is 80 coins of quantity with unit. Okay. Now we will discuss about question number 16. It's given the organizers of an essay competition decide that a winner in the competition gets a prize of rupees 100 and a participant who does not win gets a prize of rupees 25. The total prize money distributed is 3,000 rupees. Find the number of winners if the total number of participants is 63. Let the number of winners be x. Then total number of participants is given 63. So we'll write down the number of participants who does not win is 63 minus x. Okay. Now we'll write down let the number of winners be x. It's given total number of participants equal to 63. Okay. So number of participants who does not win, number of participants who does not win equal to 63 minus x. Okay. Here total money distributed among them is 3,000 rupees and a winner gets 100 rupees and the participant who does not win gets rupees 25 rupees. So let us write one winner one participant who wins gets rupees 100. Okay. Then there are how many winners? X number of winners. So X participants will get 100 into X, that is 100x rupees. Okay. Then here given one participant who does not win get 25 rupees. Again we will write one participant who does not win gets equal to rupees 25. Then there are how many participants who does not win? The 63 minus x. So 63 minus x, number of participants who does not win gets 25 whole of 63 minus x rupees. Okay. Now we'll add this 100x with the 25 whole. 60 minus x is equal to 3,000 rupees. Okay. Now next step we'll take 25x nearer to the 100x, that is 100x minus 25x equal to 63 into 25 equal to 1575, which is equal to 3,000. Okay. Next step, 100x minus 25x equal to 75x plus 1575 equal to 3000. So we'll write 75x equal to 3000 minus 1575, because 1575 from left side transpose to the right hand side, so it will subtract there from the 3000. Now this is equal to 1425. So x is equal to 1425 divided by 75. Now we simplify it. So we'll divide it by 5. So 15 5 ja, then 2 ja, next 8 ja, 285 by 15. Again divide by 5, 5 3 ja, 5 5 ja, 5 7 ja. Next we will divide 3 1 ja 3. So 3 1 ja, then 3 9 ja. So we get x value is 19 after simplification. So 19 is the number of winners. Then total number of participants who does not win equal to 63 minus x. So we'll find out to your 63 minus x. This 63 minus 19, which is equal to 44. Then we'll write conclusion. Therefore, the number of participants who wins equal to 19 and who does not win is equal to 44. That's the end of the exercise 2.2 of linear equation. And for next videos you have to like, share, subscribe and press the bell icon for latest notification. Thanks for watching.